So I'm finally out on the beach, can you believe it? All them casting videos, all them unboxing videos, all that new kit, and I'm finally able to use it. And the shelter's lovely. Well impressed with the igloo. It's really high, loads of room, good footprint. I've got all my stuff around me. Stuff at the back that I might not use, but it's there if I need it. Spot on. The trolley. Alright, the trolley's cumbersome. It's quite big, but I've got a big car. When I've got all the seats down, it's like a van. And it fits in there. And that was so easy, just loading it up, putting a bungee over the top and wheeling it down the beach. Bit of a git to pull along the shingle with the wheels, with the weight on it, the wheels sticking in the shingle. But it's so much heavier than that, so much easier than having to carry everything. So yeah, well chuffed. So we're down the beach. We're not at the coffee cup, we're at the coffee cup. I can see the coffee cup, but I usually go just left of the coffee cup. This time I've gone right at the coffee cup, because just going back in my memory to a couple of seasons ago when I was catching a few rays from the beach. I was catching them from this area, I'm pretty sure. I think this is where I had the ungulate when I fished down here with Mark, the 13. And I think I had a few thornbacks down this end as well, further to the right of the coffee cup. So anyway, this is where I am. It's low tide, I think it's bang on low tide now. I'm set up on the high tide mark because I'd like to fish till high tide if I can. But the water's a long way away. Ideally I'd like to set up down closer and then come back with the tide, but when it comes to a bit of a cold wind coming from right to left, and I can feel it on the back of my neck already, so just wanted to have the comfort of the shelter. But I've got the new tripod up, got the trolley, got the new shelter, so it's quite exciting using new stuff. So all I need to do now is get sorted, get the rods out, get the reels on, get some rigs sorted. Not quite sure what's going on. I've got a feeling there's a few rays knocking about. At the same time, I'd like to catch a dab if I could. And then there's every chance of a bass. If we can get a little pout or a little whiting, maybe use that as a live bait. So got options, got ideas, got plans. Just need to put something into fruition. So I think the idea first would be to have a look at my lugworm. If my lugworm's not thawed out and I can't slide it on the hook, I might leave them for now. Put a couple of rods out with sand eels on for the rays, and then as soon as the lugworm is thawed out, put a little flapper out, maybe with some size 2s or 4s. But I'm in no rush at the moment to set up. I've got down here fairly early and I can take my time and think about what I'm doing. So yeah, welcome to the beach. You know, when small things go through the shingle, it's difficult to find it. There we go. Right, so yeah, we've got our good old faithful pulley pennel. If I can untangle it. Oh man, that's why I use winders, so they don't tangle. Right, so we've got a pennel, a pulley pennel. Pulley pennel, double sand eel. I think I'm going to put that on both rods to start with. Stick all my eggs in that basket. And I hope that there's a ray out there. And not just a load of hungry dogfish. Got nothing wrong. Nothing wrong at all with catching dogfish. But as I've said in previous videos, when it gets to like 5 or 6, 10, 12, it starts to get a bit old. Right, that's that. Slide that all down. And then we've got 2 sand eels on a pennel. So let's get that out in the sea, and then I can get the second rod set up. So yeah, first chuck. And we've got a little dogfish on the double sand eel. Little rattle on the rod tip, jingle jingle on the bell. Went slack, got all excited. Not the ray I'm hoping for, but it's a fish, it's a blank saver, and I haven't got a problem with dogfish. Like I say, if I catch a few of them, I'm alright. If it's just like one after the other, and we're getting through sand eels like there's no tomorrow, then yeah, it's a little bit different, but no, happy days, good start. So we had a jingle on the rod tip, and it was a bit more of a prolonged jingle, so I thought I'd better check it. I was just baiting up the rig for the second rod. and I knew there was a little bit of weight there, but I knew it wasn't a lot, and as you saw, it was a small dogfish. So that one's been sorted out now, that's back in the water. Got both rigs baited up, and I've just cast them both out, so we're fishing. And I just got proper freaked out. I'm standing there, clipping the rig onto the rod. Looked up in the sky and I saw these two lights coming over. Two sort of yellowy lights coming over from with the wind. And I thought maybe a couple of helicopters out, you know, maybe search and rescue, something like that. Then behind it I saw another 3 in the sky. I thought that's a bit weird, so I got my phone out. I thought I'd have a little bit of a record. I'll show you a little bit of footage now. And I thought there's 5 helicopters out, maybe doing some kind of a recon trip, or I don't know, whatever they do, out and about. And then another 2 behind them, and I thought, this is freaky. This is Day of the Trifid stuff. This is like some alien landing or something going on. What's going on? Really freaking me out. And I've just twigged, I think they're Chinese lanterns. Because I think, don't quote me, but I think it's like Chinese New Year or something. Roundabout now. I've got a feeling down by Canoe Lake, someone's setting off some Chinese lanterns and they're going up and over. I don't know if they're still doing it now. Yeah, they're still going now. There's 2 there. There's another one. Yeah, they're still setting them off now, so that's what it is. They're Chinese lanterns. They're setting off from like Canoe Lake or something. Proper freaked me out to start with though. But yeah, back on the beach, I can hear the waves lapping over the shingle, and it just sounds amazing. And there's a few boats out there lit up, and I can see the Isle of Wight. And there's a few anglers down that way fishing. I can see the lights on their rod tips, and a few down that way as well. But there's loads of room. I've got loads of room either side of me. No one's sort of like shoulder to shoulder. I've got a good 100 yards that way and 100 yards that way, so I can sort of spread my rods out and do what I need to do. And I'm happy. Tide's really low at the moment. It's not really doing a lot. I've got them both out there, 6-ounce leads, stuck in the bottom, double sand eel on a pennel on each one, and we're going to try and catch a ray. That's what we're after. Really would like to catch a ray. I had one for 8. I had that little undulate just, I think maybe just before Christmas, was it? Maybe in December. Little baby undulate. I'd like to catch a decent ray, or maybe a thornback, decent undulate. Yeah, any type of ray actually would be nice. But not dogfish all night, please. But I have got some sand eel. I've got a bit of squid, and I have got some black lug as well. So I'm probably going to sit here now and tie up a little flapper rig, 3 size 4s, and as soon as my lug worm's thawed out enough, I'll put one out, see if we can catch a dab, or maybe a whiting that we can use as bait or something like that. So just another option. It's cold down here tonight. But I just wound in the second rod. We've got another dogfish on there, so they're enjoying the sand eels tonight. But I'm going to put a 3-hook flapper on that one now with a bit of lugworm on. Chuck that out there, just a short chuck. See if we can pick up something a bit different, but keep sand eel on the other rod. But yeah, 2 casts, 2 fish. Can't complain. Boogie. So I've managed to find a snag somehow. Took that dogfish off and I've put a 3-hook flapper on now. The one I've put out there has got just lugworm on size 4s, just half a black lugworm. If nothing happens, I can tip it off with a little bit of squid, but I'm going to start off with just lugworm on there. But this one I've wound in. I've found a bit of a solid snag. I went left and right trying to get a different angle, but it ended up going at the shot leader knot, which is unfortunate. But I'm just going to put another tapered leader on, stick a rig back on and get it back out there. Always annoying. I know there's a snag out there now. So that one's ready to go now. There we have it. Double sand, a little bit of squid as well on there, on the pennel. Let's get that out. Hopefully we won't find that snag again. I just wound in the flapper just to see what was happening, and as you can see we've got a couple of tings there, bottom 2 hooks. So I'm just going to take these 2 off and get it back out again. Nothing yet happening on the sand eel rod, that's all a bit quiet at the moment. It's kind of open to get a dab on this one, but a couple of things first chuck with it, but we will keep persevering. So it's just about 10 o'clock now, and I said I wouldn't fish much past 10 o'clock because I have got work in the morning. I've got to get up at 6 o'clock and get off for work. So it was lovely to get out for a couple of hours and catch a couple of fish, a couple of whiting, a couple of dogfish. I've got a rattle on the flapper rod again. I think we all know what that's going to be. And sand eel rod again has been quiet. I'm just hoping that that's not snagged. If I can get that rig back intact, I'll be happy, and then that's going to go in the box then. Same with the flapper rig. Get them packed down, get the trolley loaded, and get back to the car. I might treat myself to something from McDonald's on the way home. But the shelter has been fantastic. Really easy to put up. I just watched a couple of videos online because I didn't have a clue. Just open it out like an A, fill the skirts up with shingle, and then lift it all up, pop the two little ball joints in, and that's it. Really simple, really sturdy, really spacious. Really pleased with it. Tripod, fantastic. Shakespeare Salt tripod. Yeah, extendable legs, leg locks. Brilliant. Not much else you can say really. But yeah, I'm going to wind these in. If we've got a fish on there, I'll show you. If we haven't, thanks for watching, but I've got half a feeling there's going to be a whiting. At least one on there, so watch this space. So, last chuck on the sand eel rod. A dog, quite a big dogfish actually. Better dogfish. That's 3 dogfish and 2 whiting, and I'm going to wind the other rod in. So that's it. Believe it or not, I wound in that 3-aught flapper, and apart from the little strip of squid missing off the bottom hook, the rest of it came in intact, and there's no fish yet. So that's it. That was 3 dogs and 2 whiting. So for a couple of hours, I'm happy with that. I'm going to pack everything away now, get back to the car, stop by at McDonald's and get a couple of chicken mayos, I think. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. Yeah, a bit of a boring one. Couple of hours, couple of dogfish, couple of whiting. I'm happy with that. I've got out. I want to make the effort to keep getting out, even if it's short windows of opportunity. It just seems a little bit cumbersome, you know, sort of loading up the car, getting all the way down there, getting to the beach, setting everything up for a couple of hours, and then pack it all away, wash the reels down, wash the rods down. It's a lot of effort. So I think I need to start trying to do some longer sessions if I can, but it is a school night, so can't be helped. But yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate you following the journey. Hopefully we can do something during the day next time, maybe so get out and do something a little bit more exciting. But until then, tight lines, and we'll speak to you soon. Take care, guys.